All right, guys. Oh man. All right, guys. Now that the new year has started, we're gonna do our first ammo run of 2024. All right. All right. We are coming up on the first end cap. Let's see the first end cap. Turn the camera around. Blazer end cap, and wow, not a lot. There's almost no Blazer at $14.99. It's not a bad price, so that's probably why there's not a lot of Blazer, but they put all these cans here to kind of fill up the dead space. That's not a good sign. So, all right, let's go to the next end cap. The Winchester end cap is not much better. This was absolutely full the last time I was here, about 3 times as much. Let's see. Yeah, check this out. This is a lot less than what they usually have. They kind of mixed everything all into one end cap. Handgun ammo and... oh. Yikes. All right, so all this home defense stuff is gone for handgun ammo. They got a little bit here. That's not a good sign. Not at all. $12.99 for Monarch, 50 rounds. And that's brass. Yeah, look at that. $12.99 for brass Monarch. Here it is. Wow. But as you can tell, I mean, just look at this shelf. It's pretty light. A lot of the 40 is gone. Man, I mean, there's 40. The 9 is almost all gone. Let's look at the 45. All right, 38. Some mini mags. I'm gonna try and get rid of all this music they're playing in here because it is so freaking loud. All right, so if you look over at the handgun ammo, it is pretty bare shelves. I mean, 22 is good, but there's a lot of 45 missing. A lot of home defense stuff is missing. But when you switch over to the rifle section, as far as like 308, there is quite a bit. So yeah, check this out. It looks like most of the hunting calibers are still in stock. So I'm gonna run down the shelves and let's just take a look. You know, in 308, I feel it's still going to be a popular round forever. .6.5 Creedmoor, still super popular. It's just very expensive, guys. You know, every time I want to buy a gun chambered in 6.5, I just look at these prices and say, now, never mind. 300 Blackout, I still think it's overpriced for what you get. Look at this, $25. That's not a terrible deal. I got 270. All right, everyone wants to know about 223, so let's check it out. So 62 grain FMJ, 55 grain, and that's it. There's just this little stack here. Down here you got 120 rounds for 75 bucks, 200 rounds for 120. Yikes. And empty shelves, guys. Heck, you know, I'm almost tempted to buy this. Almost. Look at these shotgun shells. Man, bear. Must be hunting season. Let's check that out. I haven't seen it like this in a long time. All right, look at this. Out on the shelf here is primers. Look at this. I didn't forget you reloaders this time. Look at that, primers. As far as good price, I have no clue. I don't know if that's a good price or not, but lots of bullets. Let's look for powder, and they do have some powder. Not a lot though, but it's out there, so I didn't forget about you reloaders this time. Man, you know what? I wouldn't mind getting one of these, but I think they want $1,900 for that, which is too much money. Oh, this one's $14. Oh, price drop. But let's look at something new. This ammo run, let's look at something new. You know, with the coming craziness of 2024, do you guys have extra flashlights at home? Like, are you guys ready? You know, a headlamp goes a long way. These little flashlights go a long way. What about freeze-dried foods? I mean, this stuff is super expensive. But it wouldn't be bad to have some of it. You know? Mountain House actually tastes pretty freaking good. But God, $9 for one meal? That's pretty expensive. Also, another thing, do you guys have a grill? Do you have any kind of propane? Do you have any of this stuff to cook your food? You know, having a camp stove in your preps is invaluable. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he had all these food preps at home. I mean, he had a lot of preps, but he had 0 ways to heat it up. I'm like, what are you going to do, put it over a candle? Come on, buddy. So he went out and bought a camp stove at Academy. I think he bought this actual same one, and you don't have to spend almost $200. There's cheaper ones out there that are pretty good. Of course, don't forget your fuels. And what about first aid kits? I mean, come on, guys. You don't have to be a medical doctor just to have common sense. Have some first aid stuff around because you might need it. Yeah, I will take all of these, please. Yeah, look, case in point. Here's a camp stove, $134. It'll get the job done. And look, you don't even have to get that expensive. You can get cheaper, 75 bucks. And this will work all day long. And there you have it, folks. That is my quick trip to Academy, the first ammo run of 2024. We should really start thinking about other things than just ammo because 2024, as you know, is going to get a little crazy. Do you have the right preps? Do you have food, water, just the basics? Just think to yourself, do I have enough to live in my house without leaving for up to, let's just say, 3 weeks? Can you live in your house for 3 weeks without leaving? Do you have enough water? You know, the old rule is 1 gallon per person per day, but that's kind of cinchy. You should really have 2 gallons per person per day. Let's take a minute, stop thinking about ammo, and start thinking about basic human preps. Because you can't eat ammo, folks. And that's it, man. I worry about you guys. I want you guys to do well. 2024 is going to be crazy. We might have some really banana stuff happening. I mean, they're kind of pre-programming for it now. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to do another video on preps probably after I get back from SHOT Show. And we're really going to dive into it because it's a serious subject. And it's a subject we all kind of ignore until it's almost too late. So thank you guys so much. Until next time.